What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode. I'm Lewis, and thank you guys again for joining in. Today, I think there's a few things I want to show you and try to get done on the car. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so first things first, sorry I didn't show you unboxing it, but I got some brand new hood shocks for the car. I have never, since I've owned the car, the shocks have not worked. So that's going to be awesome to just be able to just open the hood and just have it go up by itself. So I'm really looking forward to that. Fortunately, I can't install them today because I'm not allowed to work on my car here, and I'm a little scared because I can't hold my hood up yet because of my back, so I feel like I'm going to need help. So I'm going to wait on that, that way I don't hurt myself. Also today, I'm going to be clear coating this one. This one I think might be ready, but I think I'm going to sand it down just a little bit more, try to get it smooth. But I think this one is ready. So with what clear coat I do have, I'm going to get done as much as I can. I think I have another can downstairs. I got to look for it. And then let me show you the corners that are already clear coated. I'm going to bring those inside right now and show you. Alright guys, so here we have them. This one turned out really good, as you can see. This one turned out also good. I mean, it looks good. But as you remember in the other video, my last one, I had a run. And I thought maybe since it was still wet, if I put it up like this, it'll lay out. It didn't. But you can't really see it for the most part. Also, for whatever reason, it's a little cloudy in this area. If you can tell the difference, look how clear, and bam. You can see it's a little cloudy. But, you know, it'll do. Also, the other thing I'm really bummed out about is both of these are pretty much new for the most part. And using that throttle body cleaner, I don't know how on earth this is possible. I don't know. But when I did that, that's where these cracks came from. You can see that crack. And then this is all cracked right there, right there. Now, I'm not 100% sure that that is what it's from, but I do remember both of these for the most part are pretty new by just a couple months, and they weren't cracked, and all I did was tint them and then clear coat them. So unless maybe something happened while they were tinted, maybe driving on the freeway and the pebbles hit and it cracked them, maybe, and I just didn't see it because they were tinted, maybe. But all I know is it tripped me out how this happened. Also on this one right here, I need to get some type of trim, which I have some. I just need to figure out how I'm going to melt it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one outside. I'm going to clean it up right now, and I'm going to get that clear coated, and I will show you guys after. When you guys are sanding, one way to test, for headlights at least, to test to see if your sanding is enough for before you clear coat it, water is pretty much like clear coat from what I've experienced at least. So usually what I do is I'll drip water on it, and if it clears out, then that means you're ready. But I'm putting water on it, and it's not really clearing out. It's still pretty dull. This is dry right now again, but it's worrying me. I don't want to put down clear coat and then be like, what the hell? It's not clear how it was, and then have to sand all of that down again to get to this plastic so I can sand this down more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to bring my step stool with me, and I'm going to see if I have any fine grit sandpaper to get out all the bigger scratches. That way when I put the clear, it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and check that real quick, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went downstairs. I was only able to find one thing of fine grit, and it's only 180. So my friend actually has more at his house. So that means I'll probably sand with this 180 and then finish up at his house tomorrow when I go over there, which means you guys got another video coming. So also today, what I want to do is, where my airride remote's at, I think it's cool, but I kind of don't like it there already. I like my old spot, and I don't know if you guys seen it. I think you guys have. This was in the center console. Well, this thing has been in storage, and it's beat up, and it's just not looking too good. So I have more leather in my room, so I think I'm going to take this apart and rewrap that, and you guys are going to be able to see that. So I think that's what I'm going to do actually right now. Okay guys, so again, this is what we have, and as you can see, it's pretty beat up. On the back, this is how it looks. I just taped it rather than stapling or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all this, and because I don't have tape, I'm going to try it with a hot glue gun to get these flaps and stuff to stay down. So we got all that off finally. Took a while, and I know I have all these holes. To be honest with you, I don't remember why they're even there, but when it's covered, you don't notice it. So what we have right here is a bunch of leather, and where I got this from actually was just, I went to Goodwill. Bought whatever it was I liked in leather, or whatever material you like, and you get it for cheap. This was, I think, a girl's dress or something. So this is what we use, and it turns out good. Towers on the track. So when doing this part on the other side, see the side's already done, you want to take it, have it on the ground, or flat, and then you want to take your edge and you want to pull it. That way you get a very tight fit. So pull it, put it on, and make sure it's tight when you lay it down. And it'll be basically the same thing for this side. Okay guys, we got that all done. It just has to be cleaned, put in the car, or actually it's almost done. Let me show you real quick. So there we go, there's the new one. This is just dirt, this will come off. Okay, and if anything, I can dye it as well. I have dye paint to make it look even cleaner. So this is done. So for in my car though, I like the remote to be very flush, not to where it sticks up at all. So what I actually do is, on each corner, I glue in a water bottle cap. And that way when I put it down, it has a space. That way when I put the remote in, it'll sit very flush. So I'm going to go ahead and get some water bottle caps, and I'll show you guys that when I'm done. Okay guys, so this is exactly what I did. I ended up doing just 3. 1, 2, and then 3. That way, you know, when you put it down, it has a space. There you go. That way when the remote sits in, it sits very flush. It looks good. If you guys remember in my old videos, you've seen it before. So that's what we're gonna do again. The only annoying part is when we're leaning on it, or when my girlfriend's leaning on my armrest, I gotta be like, babe, can you move real quick? And I gotta go and then air it up, air it out, whatever I gotta do. It's a little annoying. Plus I have a leak in one of my rears. So every now and then when we're driving, babe, can you move real quick? You know, I gotta air it up to close it. All right, babe, can you move again real quick? It's annoying. That's why I put it in that spot. But I think I like this better, and it looks more, I don't know. It looks more, I don't know, it just looks cleaner to me, I guess. More natural, almost as if it would be like OEM. So, definitely. So we're gonna go put that in, guys. I think we're gonna rip everything out of my interior, and we're gonna put it back to here, which wasn't that fun of a job doing, but we're gonna do it. What is up, guys? So we're downstairs now. I have the part right here, and basically where it goes is right in here. So it's gonna sit right here. As you can see, I already have a hole cut out from where I had the cable come to run up into here. So I'm gonna remove all this stuff, and we're gonna begin removing this as well. Let me get that real quick. Alright, after you have that removed, there's gonna be 2 clips here, one here, the middle, and then up at top, and then you're just gonna have to disconnect these, and that's it. But to remove it, you gotta put your car in neutral. Cool. Okay. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is, let me try to show you. There's gonna be a clip here. So I usually just use a bottle opener. Pop that. You can see it popped up already. One on this side, just like that. Cool. Actually, I may not have to put my phone down. I'm gonna have to remove all this tape though. Alright guys, I got the tape off. This is my little homemade boot I made. So now what you're gonna do is just go ahead and lift that. And then you have clips like this right here. You have 1, 2, and actually there was another one. I didn't connect it. What it is just the cigarette lighter. So go ahead and disconnect these. Alright guys, so I got them disconnected. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my remote. Disconnect it. We're going to pull the cable through. Let me put you guys down real quick. Okay guys, so we got the console out. We got the, you know, the connector here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm going to back my seat up. We're going to pull it out because you can see it comes right through here. And then I'll show you guys the next step. Alright, so we got it all out. So the tricky part now is running it to where it comes right through here. And then it goes in through there. So that part's a little tricky. So I'm going to do it and I'll show you guys after. Alright, well we got it. That shit was hard, man. It's very hard. Let me show you exactly how it's ran. It's not fully ran yet, but let me show you. So what's happening is, here's the cable. It goes under here. I have to feed it through that up. I just have to push the wire up and then reach in this small little hole while I lift this piece up. And then that's basically it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this. And then we're going to run that wire tucked up. And this wire will go basically in here. Basically it's like that. I'll tuck it up more right now and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take this wire and run it right in through here. just like this. More wire than I actually really need. Give it some slack actually. It's more than what I actually really need, but we'll figure that out later. So if we're gonna put some in there. Okay, so now we're gonna take the actual part. That's gonna go right in there. So I'm gonna put the wire through this. Sorry, recording's really harder now in this tight spot, and I have nothing to sit my phone on. So let me just show you guys real quick after I get this part in. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and push this down, and it's a very tight fit. That's how I made it, and so we're gonna get this in. Just gotta get it lined up, and like I said, it is a very tight fit. So I'm gonna keep pushing this down. Okay. That's basically it right there. There it is. So we got that. So now I'm gonna hook up the remote, and I'll show you guys that next. Okay guys, so there it is. Like I said, I like it very flush. This part wrinkled up a little bit. I guess, oops, sorry, I'm not even showing you. This part wrinkled up a little bit right here. You can see. I can fix that another time. That's okay. So this is basically it, guys. That's my fitment. So, bam. Check it out. All right. There it is. Now we're gonna put my console back in and get that set up, and that'll be it. Everything's back in place. I just gotta put some more tape right here to hold that down. I do plan on ordering a shift boot, just so you guys know. Where's my shift knob? And I'll put that on later. So now we have this empty again for whatever, and this does open still. And basically what I'll end up doing is putting a zip tie. That way it's not all out like that. And that's so it does open, and then there you have that. Bam. So that's basically it. I think that's gonna be my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do want something like this made, if you do have an LS, I could basically just use mine as a like a stencil, a template or whatever have you. And of course it'll be built better. Mine, you know, it's been through a lot. It's been through tons of different phases, but when it's wrapped, it looks really good. So if you guys do want something like this, I can make it. Just send me a message or DM me on my Instagram, which you could find at the end of this video. And if you are interested in that, we could come up with a price. I can make it and have it shipped out to you. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Stay tuned for my next one, which is going to be my headlights and whatever else I can find to do. I'm going to try to keep the videos coming for you guys. Hit that thumbs up, please. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you're not already. Share this channel. And until next time, guys, peace out.